Hello, it's Sue Coco, your divine oracle, and let's have a nice, longer, more in-depth reading. I've been doing a lot of shorts, and I find myself rushing through it because I'm like, oh my god, I only have 3 minutes, and I'm trying out this new vertical format. Which, to be honest, look how cute this whole setup. Like, I don't know. I feel like I look so good here. I'm like living for this. And it's been hard for me. I've been struggling to find a format which I feel works. And it's like, the majority of you guys are watching this on your phone anyway. So like make it vertical, look at my cute face, listen up. Because I don't know. It's like, this is a vibe, right? Like, this is a vibe. Um, long-winded way to say hi, welcome. I really hope you're doing well. I'm shuffling these cards, and I'm gonna just be like channeling and reading the cards to deliver the message. I want to really develop my intuition, my psychic abilities. I feel like since I started this channel, my intuitive abilities, I've become a lot more in tune with them, and I'm starting to pick up a lot of like energy just from like people I'm interacting with, simply by being able to channel through these cards and see kind of like into your world and like feel what you're feeling or what you will be feeling. So this is like a cool experiment. This has been a cool process because I feel, for me personally, I've always had kind of like psychic or intuitive abilities, but I just never knew how to train them or to hone them in. And I'm loving everybody's comments. I'm loving that people are like really vibing with my energy. So definitely there's gonna be more that I gotta be me. And I just get so excited when I do these readings. I'm literally bubbling up, and it's like champagne. I'm bubbling up and exploding with joy because I'm just so like, I don't know. It's like, some people, they speak of like drinking wine. I'm literally drinking in this energy, and it's so uplifting, and it literally fills me up with like light that I just want to like shine that out into the world. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm gonna start off. Okay, let's get all this set up. I'm gonna start off by pulling a single card, and we're gonna just go from there and read what it is the universe needs me to hear, what it is the universe needs me to interpret, and kind of go in that direction. But we're going to start off very clean, pull one card. This is going to be like the theme of the reading. We need to kind of be, this is the North Star. No matter where we're winding through, it's going to be leading back to this. And that is the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. So this is a card of like feminine energy in the highest without getting into the supernatural. There is a supernatural ability with this. Now, what I will also say is my readings are gender neutral and like LGBTQ plus, but especially when I'm speaking of masculine and feminine, no matter where you fall on the gender spectrum, male, female, non-binary, somewhere in the middle, or just kind of, there's some people who just, you're so balanced that it's like your gender is like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so balanced, it's like neutral. So wherever you fall, everybody kind of has masculine and feminine energy, and you could be a man with a lot of feminine energy. You could be somebody who identifies as a woman with a lot of masculine energy. And so it's these, we're reading the energy, right? And as well as being LGBTQA2 plus inclusive, these readings apply to, whatever your gender or sexual orientation may be. So I would love to, put that out there and, encourage everybody to watch and take what resonates with you, because I'm really channeling this from a place of emotion, and it's what I'm feeling that I'm able to kind of like put back out there. And I'm channeling you wherever you may be, or the near future, because there is a little bit of like this psychic intuition. Like for me personally, I get this thing where I always called it like future sight, where I would get like snippets of like scenes from my future but with no context, and then it would be like 6 months, a year down the line, and I would be there. And it's like the reverse of deja vu, where I'm like I guess deja vu, but it's like deja vu doesn't activate until you're in the moment, versus this, I would see it, and then when it would happen, I'm like, I saw this on this, 6 months ago. So this is a cool way for me to channel into that and be able to kind of let you in and see what the universe almost is kind of warning, or like a positive warning, or even just like a true, hey, here's a heads up before things kind of like, you know, uh, go from good to bad to worse. One thing I absolutely love that Goddess Oprah used to say was, life is always talking to you. I mean, she said God, but it's kind of like wherever, whatever deity or form that you believe in, spirit, God, ancestors, any actual deity, you know, like the universe, wherever it falls for you, it's like it's always that force for those of us who are believers and feel our lives are divinely guided, or are kind of like, you know, seekers of the truth and the mysteries. That force is always speaking to us. And it's first, it throws a pebble, which is like something, you can feel it in your gut that something's not right. Like, like I kind of don't like my job. And then it throws a rock. You know, you got the whisper. Then it becomes bigger, and it's like you have a big fight at work. It's just things start to feel wrong. And then it's like a brick, and then it's the wall, and then your whole life comes crashing down. So this is a way for us to kind of interpret and see the pebbles while we're not fully aware of it, because it's allowing me to psychically tune in and tap into like a further event that may be happening. So to be fully aware of that. So right off the bat, we're getting the Queen of Pentacles, and this is one of my favorite cards in the deck. Like, look at her. She is the definition of a queen. And I love this card because this card represents being in your feminine energy. And the epitome of feminine energy is allowing and like receiving. Before you even say or do anything, people are coming to you with silver platters of jewels and literally anything you could desire. In anticipation of your needs and your wants, you allow and you receive. That is the epitome of feminine energy, femininity. That's that power and that magic of it. And so the Queen of Pentacles also is like, she's a counterpart, or I almost see her as like a disciple of the Empress. And the Empress card is like the goddess, you know, actualized version of the feminine energy, where she is the divine creator. The magic of the Empress is that she can bring forth whatever she wants because she's the divine creator. She has this magic, almost like a little TMI, like the womb energy of like the magic of birth and life, the giver of life, but she's able to create anything. So the Queen of Pentacles is that energy, but contained within a human, whereas she doesn't have the power to just create anything, but she has the power to attract to her anything. That divine feminine energy that brings like that, you know, like when you see a very powerful woman and it's just like, especially like masculine men chase her and they're always trying to satisfy her by reading her mind and trying to figure out what she wants. That is the energy that she's having. And no matter if you're a man or woman, the universe is like calling on you to kind of sit back and receive. Where you've been a person who's been a go-getter, workaholic, go. If there's something I want, I'm gonna go get it. And it's time for you to take a step back and really come into this place of receiving. When you sit back and you act as if like you own everything, it's already yours. You will see the magic unfold of it coming to you. And so let's just actually get into the reading itself. You're entering a phase by allowing the power of the Empress in. You are going to be seen as somebody, as a winner. Like, there's no other way to put this. You're going to be somebody who's going to be in a place of like renown where people are speaking about you. Oh, did you see her? But this is not like gossipy negative. It's like in praise of you, when you achieve something and you're being celebrated, and there's a lot of you are the talk of the town in that sort of sense. In your circles and in your spheres of influence, you are going to be spoken of very positively. It's almost like whispers, because there are people who are seeing you they're putting you on a pedestal because of certain achievements or just the way you carry yourself. I'm not seeing Sorry, I'm getting so carried away. I'm not seeing this as you winning an award or something. It's literally you coming into your feminine energy and your feminine prowess. People are going to really pick up on this energy shift. And so they're really going to be wanting to, there's this attraction to you that it's like, oh, like, did they do something different? Did they get a haircut? Like, what about, like, what's changed? Because now there's this, like, magnetism that you're exuding and people are speaking of it and celebrating. It's like something has changed within them. What could it be? They're so much more attractive. There's a mystery. There's an aura about them. We can't put our finger on it. And that is going to be bringing about justice for any sort of wrong. I'm getting the sense of these people that are going to be praising, they may have been critical at one point, or even like there's been whatever controversy, drama, tension, fighting, just like, I'm just seeing like, you know what I mean? Like two forces going at it and like clawing each other out. And it was you and some other opposing force. And it's just like, you're just going after each other. It doesn't matter who started it. We need to end this. And so we're seeing the conclusion of any sort of animosity, anger, fighting, and a conclusion of this this battle, a conclusion of all this tension and all of this fighting. And what I'm really feeling, I really need to tune into like how I'm feeling right now. There's this energy of like, you've been like, go, go, go. I've been ready to fight. And that's why there's almost like a disbelief when I was speaking about, say, the celebration. There's a disbelief because you're like, what do you mean these people that I was like negative and like arguing with are now going to be praising you? People are weird as heck. First and foremost, people's opinions change on a dime. These people are very like fair weather, like it's just flip a switch. If other people are singing your praises and these people are like, you know what, I knew they were great all along, when they were just talking smack like 2 minutes ago. Like, these are very like flip-flopper. So in a sense, there's no need to let their praise go to your head, because it's just like, well, they like me now. Like, okay, I guess the consensus has changed, but be aware that you don't even need to worry yourself about these people. You don't need to worry yourself about getting even. You do not need to worry about, oh, I need to have the last word or any of that stuff, because cosmically, the forces of justice are going to take care of all of that. Like, I need you to know and be aware and fully know that this is not your problem it's like that old saying, not my monkey, not my circus. Like, this, it's a circus. So guess what? I'm just going to be a spectator, or I don't like the circus. I'm out. Not allowing yourself to get caught up in their pettiness and their drama, even though you were really like you were in the what's it called? The ring circus? In the ring. Sorry. That's just what I'm pulling. It's like you were in the spotlight. You're in, in the circus of the round, the big top, and it's like the circle, and you're in it, and there's all the lights. I see you, and it's like, oh, can we get a volunteer? And you were pulled from the audience, and then they're like, and now throw tomatoes at them. And it's like, I didn't do anything. And then at the same time, you're like, well, I didn't do anything, but I was ready to fight. And now you're going to flip it up and be like, oh, we love you. Don't worry about that. Let that go. That's why you need to be in that like receiving feminine energy, because it's like the natural reaction is to like, oh, like you come for me, I'll come for you. This very aggressive, and you're somebody who can hold your own. There's no need for that. There's just a need for you to say, this is what I'll tolerate and this is what I want, and leave it at that. There's no need to throw any, confirmation burp. There's no need to swing any punches, or like, there's no need to fight. That's the energy I'm in. It's literally time for you to sit back and observe, because you will see people's true character and their true nature through this. It's a learning experience. You will see who is trustworthy and who is just a flip-flopper, a snakety snake that ain't there for you. And this is a moment of receiving. The Nine of Chalices is a card of like wish fulfill. It's a card of wish fulfillment. It's a card of emotional fulfillment, of like at the end of a long journey or like a homecoming, it's like what I'm really seeing. It's like imagine like after a long weary trip, it's like you've been away from home and you're coming home and literally the house is full of everybody you love and they have good news. They're happy to see you. They've cooked your favorite meal. Everyone is like this super cozy loving energy of like a homecoming, of being surrounded by people that only love and care for you. That is it. I'm not saying like that's the scenario that's going to happen, but that's the energy that we're going to be entering in this phase by you putting yourself forward and you setting your boundaries and saying, I am, no, again, doesn't matter you're male, female, I am a queen. I am royalty. I'm a king. This is what I deserve and this is not. And being very firm in saying, no, I don't like that. I will not be spoken to that way. And that's it. It's like you're the king, you're the queen, you're the ruler, non-gender specific. And by putting that out there, okay, the subjects listen. They fall into line. Wow, silence. Okay, and I'm guessing that is the entire reading that is needed for you to hear. That's very rare. I finish a reading, I'm like, and oh, there's nothing. Like, there's no more messages coming into my head. It's usually not very quiet in here. I'm getting always listening. I hear music and stuff, and like, there's always so much going on in my head. Yeah, that's the message. That's the reading. I hope you like this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. YouTube has a new hype feature. If you've seen it, it'll be over the comment section. It'll say, oh, hype this video. Every user on YouTube gets 3 hypes a week, and they can use that to hype a video of a small creator which has under 500,000 subscribers, and that actually helps push this video in some sort of new algorithm to get it to new people. So if you really like this video, you like me, I mean, hey, what's not to love? You want to support me, you can also hype it up, and that'll help me get my message out to more people, get these readings to people who need to hear them. Again, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I post new videos all the time. I post shorts all the time, and I'm doing a lot more of these longer content. Let me know what you think of these vertical videos. I think I'm doing a lot more just like this because this is like a super cute setup, and I'm like loving the vibes. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day, and until next time, bye.